2023 January 10th. Today's card is Six of Swords. Again, just jumping straight into it. Not much to say in the beginning, really. Oh, maybe I should say something about my project. It's kind of related to the cards, but I think I should just mention it beforehand, because why the hell not? Anyways, my project is going, still getting kind of stuck. And today was extra tiring for me today. I don't know why, but like I had a really long like afternoon nap, or not even afternoon, just like an evening nap. Not feeling great about myself. It's kind of like getting to midnight again, and I think I'm gonna, like, before I go back to sleep, I'm gonna try to like work on my project a bit more, because I haven't been able to make too much progress like these 2 days. There are some, but not a whole lot. I kind of wanna see, like, I'm at kind of like a block, kind of like a, like, I think I mentioned this yesterday. Like, I'm at a writer's block, or it's just like kind of like difficult to kind of proceed. It's like kind of like that kind of thing going on. I want to see if I can kind of like just push through it. I feel like I'm getting close, but yeah. Now, Six of Swords. It means journey, going to warmer or cooler climes, messenger, kind attention, success after trials, and recovery from illness or bereavement. So I guess for this one, it means just things are gonna get through. Oh, also we have the movie tarot here and the animated tarot card here. And the card today, Six of Swords, looking very pretty as usual. You see the waves down there, kind of like changing. Very nice. So it's about journey, and it's about kind of like progress to like with my interpretation. Well, that's not exactly what happened today. Some progress were made, sure, but not a lot. I don't know, maybe in this like in the next like an hour or two, I'll be able to make some progress with my project, but in general, not much is really happening. Let's see. So we know the swords mean those things. It's like kind of like internal issues and stuff. Now number 6 though, it's regrouping, victory, cheering, success, recovery, welcome. So it seems that like because there are 10 numbers, right? Like other than the page, the knight, queen, and king, there are 10 numbers in these like minor arcanas. And it seems that like with ace, it's like the beginning. And then 2 is like about partnership and conflict and stuff. So it seems that like it's almost like an incline. You know, it's like starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is, so that is like kind of like where you're going to like meet more difficulties and stuff like that. And then at 6 is kind of like a downward trajectory, where it's like, oh, okay, we're getting through these things, and slowly we're gonna like things are gonna become easier, or it's like more success. It's gonna come head your way, or at least it seems to be like that. Let me see some of the other numbers. Yeah, 7 revision. Oh, 7, there is still some like difficulties. Oh yeah, because I drew 7 of Swords last time. Oh, no, 7 of Wands last time, where like there's a lot of like issues with it. So I guess it's not too like, even though we're kind of like going downhill, or not downhill, like we're coming off the mountain, we don't want to like come off like too fast, because otherwise we'll just like basically roll off. 8's determination, letting go, cutting losses. So it's kind of like the final things that we had to kind of like get rid of before going through everything. 9, holding the fort, hanging there, almost there, yep. And then 10 is completion. It's like everything's done. So with today, it's the 6s. We're kind of like temporarily, you know, we just got over kind of like the middle point basically, and we're having kind of like a temporary sort of like a victory cheer to kind of like celebrate like getting through the first half of the things. Let's take a look at the swords themselves, or the cards themselves. This one, okay, we see like a pigeon with a male. Okay, that's interesting. 6 swords going downhill. Yeah, it represents, I guess, the later half of the journey. But the swords are pointing down, so I think it means that, you know, there are still like a lot of threats ahead. If it were pointing up, it would be like, yeah, I think if it's pointing up, to me it feels like someone's like holding the swords, where it's like there's like a lot of like good, there's a lot of like self-confidence in that. But with the swords pointing downwards, almost like falling down from the sky, ready to like pierce people, is still quite ominous. Now with this one though, it's a person kind of like also looking like being locked up by the 6 swords, and it's like getting sent off somewhere. Also, it has this like kind of like melancholic and kind of like negative feeling to it. Again, it's like everything, like nothing exactly has the feeling of victory, like for me when looking at these card arts. But I suppose the positive thing is that it's like we are approaching the end of things. Like there's the sun behind, and we see like the boat person is also looking towards it. There's like some kind of like sliver of hope kind of like coming towards our way. It's like the dawn. It looks like it's like, yeah, it's like dawn right now, and like better things are about to come, even though right now we're still kind of like being stuck like between all these like different obstacles, you know. But eventually we'll get there. Oh, I just realized it's like a hooded figure like holding like a child. Yeah. Okay. So it's almost like the hooded figure is telling the child that we're going to get through this. So I guess in that sense, like things are still like definitely like looking positive. Where it's like it's not positive in terms of like immediately positive, but it's like a positive in the sense of like for this art here, it looks like these people just like escaped some kind of like war or something, and and it's like a new day has come, and they have like successfully like ran away from danger. You know, the hooded figure is like protecting the child from like the cold and harsh environments, and you know, all the difficult things. But a new day has begun, and a new life awaits before them, is how I'm feeling about this card here. Very interesting stuff. Oh, and this is the new plush for the day. It's like a pudding dog thing, I think. I don't know why it has a leaf on top of it. Does it have anything? No, it doesn't have a tag to it. It has this fortune clover. Not sure what it means, but yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a pudding dog. I don't know if it's like a Sanrio thing, but yeah. Honestly though, like if without like some extra stuff at the end, like I feel like without these like cards, it would be very difficult for me to like come up with something to talk about every day. I'm literally being carried by these cards right now, and well, there are only like what 70 something cards in the entire deck. I am eventually going to like draw into like repeating cards, but right now things are still going like very like nothing has repeated yet. There are some repeating themes with all the swords that I'm getting, but you know, hopefully things will turn out well, and we'll see if we're gonna do well with our project. There is a deadline to the project. It's gonna be like in 2 weeks or something. No, it's gonna be like in a week. Yeah, a bit over a week. So I definitely have to like rush through it. But then again, I'm not gonna try to have too much hope for it. I will still try my best on it, but not gonna like think too hard about it, or not think too hard about it, but it's not gonna worry too much about the results. Just gonna try to make the thing that I want to make. Yeah. All right, and that's it for today.